Hi, I'm Melissa at SoGoSurvey, and I'm a teacher. If you're a teacher too, give yourself first a pat on the back, and also take a deep breath. This session is about work-life balance, and when you're an educator, this can seem totally unachievable. But let's take a look. As educators, we don't always have time to stop and think about work-life balance while we're in the thick of things. Grading midterms, filing final exam scores, or just the daily business of managing lesson plans, managing classrooms, and keeping everyone on the same page. However, especially if you've been on even just a weekend, a spring break, summer break, upcoming holiday break, it is really important to be able to take some of that time to prioritize yourself, and as you return to the classroom, make that transition as seamless as possible. So the break is a good start, but of course, while you're in the classroom, while things are going on in full swing, how can you maintain those self-care practices and stay engaged? It can't just be one or the other, it needs to be both, of course. Time demands of students, parents, administrators, with, of course, your own life, and the physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual needs of your own students as well as your own. So first of all, the most important thing to think about is just do something. You have tons of options. A few options, stamina and energy, of course, are really important. You've got a lot of pacing around a classroom, a lot of running up and down the halls, and just maintaining the energy and enthusiasm to keep students engaged can be exhausting by itself as well. A quick walk or even a leisurely walk, a short swim, hot tub time, the more time that you can spend on yourself just moving around. It sounds exhausting before you do it, but of course, that is the way we build up our stamina and our energy. If you get off track, it's okay. You can get back on. Nobody's keeping tabs on you. It's just you for you. As you think about this too, one of the most important things that we know is sleep. So not only building up your energy, but restoring your energy through sleep. If you're having trouble sleeping, of course, you've got a lot on your mind. Some of the things to think about, some relaxing elements into your evening routine. Maybe you don't, read yourself a bedtime story, but the other things that you can do to set that sort of positive, encouraging reminder, listening to music, a meditation, something like that, yoga even. Set your bedtime, stick to it. Of course, if you miss, that's okay too. Don't punish yourself or get down on yourself because you missed your bedtime. You're not a child, you're an adult, you can make your own decisions, of course, too, but just try and stick with it in the long term. Good vibrations, of course, if you're into, prayer, meditation. Lots of people use sort of daily affirmations or positive sort of calming activities in terms of setting reflections. The time to reflect is really, really valuable no matter how you choose to present that, and plan your intentions for today, one day at a time. We know that there are a lot of good things that you can do, especially early in the morning. That's a really nice time to be able to have to yourself, good for your soul solitude. Even during the day, reaching out to your friends, reminding yourself that you do have a real life beyond this specific room or this specific building as well too. So to get that positive encouragement from your significant others, from your family, from your friends, especially those who are also teachers too. Those are all very positive options. There's a ton of options, of course, out here. Inspirational images can stick with you throughout the day. You can post them. You can, take a picture of them. Little things that you either leave for yourself or share with friends and colleagues. You do have time. There's a chance to take an actual lunch break. Maybe you're allowed to go for a quick walk or whatever it is that gives you some rejuvenation in the middle of the day. We know brain-based learning says you stop learning after a certain point. You need to reset your clock. You need to restart yourself, and the same is true of teaching as well too. Work can wait sometimes. Give yourself a little bit of breathing room. Feel a smile on your face. You know that you're worth it. Your students are not going to be able to be successful if you're not able to be successful. So we know that preparation is important, but it's not the answer to everything. Teaching can be very stressful, and especially when you're very emotionally invested in it. So thinking about the kind of structures that will help you to be successful, whether it's daily exercise of some time, early to bed, Saturday sort of workout sessions, or even therapy or meditation, counseling, whatever it is that is helpful for you to spend that time reflecting on your own work, personal journaling. Again, anything that fits with your values and your priorities. There are other people around you, of course, too, and remember that you're looking after yourself, not just to take care of yourself and your students, but also those others in your life who love you, who care about you. those people are going to be in there, and you want them to be around for the long haul. So make sure that you're aware of how your feelings and your behavior is going to impact them as well too, so they have a chance to reflect with you and let you know what they're seeing in your experience. When you can, leave your work at work, get some rest, have a weekend, have a good time, have fun, go on dates, do what you need to do to enjoy the rest of your life too. It brings you a lot of energy. Sometimes it feels like it's a distraction, or you just need to get that one more thing done first, but it is so important to be able to balance the rest of your life as well. If you are thinking about, if you're listening to this as an administrator or a teacher leader, start to think about how are you prioritizing the employee wellness of your staff. Thinking about that, if you don't know how to answer that question, the best thing to do is probably to reach out to your staff members as well and get their feedback. If you want some more, we'd love to hear from you what you're doing to prioritize yourself to maintain work-life balance as an educator, as an administrator, as a school staff member, professors, administrators of all kinds. We'd love to hear from you, so please share your feedback on what's working for you in your teacher work-life balance. Thanks so much for joining us. We look forward to seeing you again soon. In the meantime, connect with us on social media or visit our website, SoGoSurvey.com. See you next time.